privileged today to be joined by Mark from Opening Up Cricket. Now, he's someone that goes around to the local cricket clubs and is raising awareness within mental health, so I've kind of thought it'd be really interesting to come on and talk to him a little bit about what Opening Up is and what they're doing. So if you explain just what is Opening Up?
Yeah, Open Up Cricket is a campaign where we look to raise awareness of positive mental health, to give people the tools and the techniques to look after their health and fitness in that way, but also to raise awareness of mental health as a continuum, so looking also at ways to maintain just healthy lifestyles, but also to spot the declines if they're to come, and where and how best to get help if needed.
Brilliant. So as you said, how many clubs do you reckon you've been round to now?
I should keep a better count of it, but I think it's around about 150 clubs. Yeah.
Brilliant. So it's really a case of spreading that word of mental health and also getting people to talk about it, isn't it? As you said, I mean, Mark's just delivered one of the sessions there, and one of the key elements that you took home was this idea of just getting people to talk about it, and it's not. So how do you go about working with individuals like that?
Well, I think the key is that someone needs to start a conversation about the topic. So it can be that ideally within a club that might be something that someone feels comfortable to do, but it's not necessarily an everyday topic like you or I would think it is in the areas that we work in. So my idea mainly is to go out there and to think about a way of introducing it to people. At the very beginning, I've been doing it for 5 years now. At the start, it was a case of badgering different clubs trying to sell the worth of it. And I think there's been a change in society where people do understand the importance of mental health more. So a lot more now people will get in touch to say they think it's something that could benefit their club. So we're always keen to go wherever. I was looking at the map earlier. I've been to Plymouth in the south, to Edinburgh in the north, Cardiff out to the west, Norwich out to the other side, Australia. So within reason and with enough notice I'll go anywhere. But I think it's something that's a message for absolutely everyone. Because as we say in the sessions, everyone's got mental health, so everyone needs to try to do their bit to look after it.
Brilliant. So what would you kind of say to someone who is wanting to find out a little bit more about Opening Up and mental health, and if they're really interested in that sort of thing, where can they go?
Well, we're on all the social medias, so if you open up Cricket, just as one word on Instagram, or at Opening Up CC on Twitter. The website's openupcricket.com, or you can email me directly at mark@openupcricket.com. I said then, and I always say at sessions, the thing which is really rewarding is getting contact with different people in cricket, people in other walks of life, sharing their experience, because then that helps make the message that I try to pass on to others much more rounded. And it can always be something that if another group of people or another individual tries something, it might be that little thing that clicks for someone.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you coming in to deliver the talk as well. Let's spread that word about mental health as well. Thank you very much. And as you said, if you've got any questions for Mark, I'm sure he'll be really happy. I'll leave his details on the slide below. Thank you very much for tuning in.